Hey y'all, and welcome back to Cooking with Kiana. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make delicious juicy baked chicken. Alright, this chicken is so juicy and flavorful, and it has that nice crispy skin. You'd be surprised at how simple it is to make. All you gotta do is just follow these simple steps. So let's get right into it so I can show you guys how it's done. Let's begin. Alright guys, so here are all the seasonings that I'm going to be using for this recipe, but of course you can go ahead and check that description box and I will have that listed out for you. So if you want to, you can skip this part and get right into the recipe. But since I know I have a few of you guys that don't like to read the description box, I'm going to go ahead and read out the ingredients. Alright, so for seasonings, I'm going to be using 2 teaspoons of dried basil, 1 tablespoon of complete seasoning, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, a half a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 sazon packet, and 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to transfer all of my seasoning into this bowl so we can get this all mixed together. And for me, I find this to be the perfect seasoning blend for chicken. However, if you want to go ahead and customize this and add some more herbs in there, you can go ahead and do that as well. And also when it comes to the cayenne pepper, if you like your food a little bit spicy, you can add a little bit more of that cayenne pepper. And if you do not like spices at all, you can go ahead and omit the cayenne pepper. Now once you've added in all your seasonings, you're going to go ahead and give that a good stir until all those seasoning and spices and herbs are well combined. And now we're going to move on to our chicken. I'm going to be using 3 leg quarters. I already went ahead and cleaned this off and I took out majority of the fat. I still left a little bit, as you can see on the back, because you know fat is flavor. Make sure you pat those leg quarters dry so the seasonings can adhere to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to follow that up with 3 tablespoons of oil. You can use any neutral oil of your choice. And then go ahead and add in that seasoning. And when I'm seasoning, I like to pull that skin back and get up under the skin. I don't like for the seasoning just to sit on top of the surface. I want to really make sure I get those seasonings deeply penetrated into my chicken. Now go in with your hands. If you don't feel comfortable, put on some gloves and just make sure you really rub that seasoning into your chicken. And try to let your chicken marinate for at least 3 hours. And if you got some extra time on your hands, you can even let that chicken marinate overnight. Once it's done marinating, you're going to go ahead and transfer it into your baking dish. And of course, you can't forget to add all those leftover marinated juices on top of your chicken. This is going to help it be super juicy and full of flavor. Alright, so now that we got our chicken all marinated, it's seasoning, and it already looks juicy and glistening, let's go ahead and pop this in the oven. I'm going to cook this on 350 for about 40 to 45 minutes, and you want to cook this uncovered. After 45 minutes, when you take this out, you're gonna have this juicy, browned, beautiful, well-seasoned, crispy chicken. Now, if you want to, you can leave it like this and don't worry about basting it with the drippings until you're ready to serve your meal. That's if you're going for more of a crispier chicken. However, if you want your chicken nice and juicy and flavorful, go ahead and baste your chicken. Trust me, you will not regret it. It's going to make your chicken super juicy, flavorful, delicious. You're just going to taste all those flavors. So just baste it a few times, because that's what's really going to take that flavor and that juiciness to the next level when it comes to making juicy baked chicken. And I like to serve this with some seasoned yellow rice. If you want the recipe for that, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, and I will drop that video for you guys. And of course, I'm gonna add some more of that gravy just to give it some extra flavor. And there you have it, guys, the secret of how to make juicy, oven-baked, crispy baked chicken. Like I said, you'd be surprised at how simple it is to make. You can find the written recipe in the description box below so you guys can make this at home. When you do make this at home, make sure you leave a comment below letting me and everybody else know how it turned out. I just love to hear all the positive comments and feedback and how you guys try my recipes and it comes out so good and the whole family enjoys it. That really makes my day. If you enjoyed the recipe, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss weekly recipes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.